Hey gang, we're gonna do MotoVlog #1 here. Oh god, let's get you in my mount first. Bunch of more extra parts that I don't need.
Oh my god.
Alright gang, we're motovlogging now. Yes sir, we'll do my claps I think. Or clap, clap, clap. Alright, I'm brand new to this, so I'll probably put this in my pocket. Anyway, my motovlogging skills are going to be pretty bad. I don't even know how to start these things. I guess welcome to the first. We're going to go sell this Harley. Motion to Rachel. Yep, she knows. She knows. So, just a little bit of history on this bike. It's a 1995 Harley Sportster 1200, and it's my first Harley. I bought it for real cheap. And everything I buy, you know, the Honda and the Kawasaki, like the cheapest of their examples, they all have problems. Hell, every vehicle I bought has had some sort of problem. But that's how I get good deals on them. But anyway, I bought this Harley, and it needed a few things. First, I had to rebuild the carburetor because it actually did not run well at all. I mean, it ran like garbage, complete garbage. So the carb had to be rebuilt, and actually the carburetor was missing pieces. The previous owner told me, yeah, it ran bad, and I tried to rebuild the carburetor, but I didn't have any luck. Well, he tried to rebuild the carburetor and just forgot to put correct pieces in, so that's kind of wild. But I got that sorted out. And then the second thing it needed, clutch job. And that was a little bit of a surprise, but nice guy. The cooked. I mean, the inner hub, it wasn't just like it needed a clutch basket, but the actual inner hub was just mauled like a damn bear. Ate the inside of it. So it needed a new inner hub, new inner bearings, and then I put on some sort of performance clutch. I guess typically I get the numbers confused. I don't know if these typically have 6 discs, and this kit comes with 7, or they typically come with 7, and this kit had 8 discs. I'll put a little like text thing on the screen, the correct number, but yeah, it has a new performance clutch kit, which is nice. And now it actually rides well, which beforehand it was just a dang mess. So you're probably like, Owen, why in God's name would you ever buy something knowing it has all... Oh, and by the way, it had no turn signals. I'm ambitious, and I kind of like working on things and turn a profit. So, what else? This says 100th anniversary, you know, tins. That's what Harley guys call them, tins. Yeah, they're all metal, I guess, so tin. It's a 1995 with 2003 tins. I don't know if that appreciates the value or what, but I mean, I think more or less the 2003s and the 95 were the same. They both had the Evolution motor, and yeah, I guess if you wanted to buy a used 100th anniversary, they're a little pricey in my opinion. So anyway, I think it's actually a decent bike, and the dude gave me a whole bunch of extras. Originally, this had drag pipes on it, but I don't know. The difference between drag pipes and straight pipe Screaming Eagles is a decent difference to me. Drag pipes, they have the main difference is whenever you rev down from drag pipes, it has like a very distinct decrease in revs. I don't know how else to explain it. Yeah, I decided to go with the Screaming Eagle and just pull out the baffles because I call me just a caveman, but I like loud things. So plus they look pretty nice. Trying to think, what else did I have to do to this? It has new tires, that's nice. I put back on these bags. Oh, it was also disgustingly filthy. So it had sat outside in this guy's trailer park for like, God, I don't know, since 2022, I think it was last registered. So it's Cinco de Mayo 2024, just for reference. So it sat out a long time, and this guy just never rode it. And I asked him, you know what, why would you just have this sitting in your parking lot, or your driveway? The guy says, well, I actually had 5 Harleys at one time. It's like, really? And this, mind you, this guy lives in a very small house, a trailer park. And yeah, I don't know where he kept it, his living room or what, but yeah, he had 5 Harleys. Eventually sold them all off, and he just had some sort of bagger, maybe electrical eye. I don't really know Harleys too well, and they had this. But yeah, I took it for a test ride. Now it's mine. So we'll fast forward all of the painful nights. The biggest problem was wiring these turn signals. Harleys are not as easy as Japanese bikes. I mean, just the signal, the turn signal flasher relay in these Harleys is more complicated than your Japanese relay with 2 prongs, LED prong. So anyway, fast forward a bunch of hours of work. So now, we're still recording? Yes, we are. My dad tells me, hey, this guy's selling a VMAX. He was considering trades. So I said, oh, VMAX for a Harley, that doesn't sound too bad. What does he want? It's like, just an even trade. So I started asking him a little bit about the bike, and my dad's like, yeah, this VMAX actually has 77,000 miles on it. I was like, God damn, forget it. And actually, my dad, right off the bat, was like, no, he's not going to do that. Because this Harley is 25.8, which is a decent amount for a bike here, but, after what I've done to it, an oil change, of course, but what I've done to this bike, it's great to ride. 77,000, quite a bit. I couldn't find another VMAX online for 77,000 with 77,000 miles for sale. But anyway, my dad's like, yeah, we're not going to take that. And the guy responds back and says, oh, well, what does he say about like 1,500 and a trade and the VMAX for his Harley? So my ears perked up, and now I'm listening. And he gives me this guy's phone number. It's actually for his son, so he gives me his work friend's son's phone number. And I start talking to his son, and I'm hearing a little bit from what my dad was saying, with chatter between him and the son's dad. And I guess they all ride. I think the dad is a Harley himself, and the mom is a Buell. And the kid was going to ride this VMAX. I guess it was his grandfather's that he won in the lottery. And, wave to this guy. He won in the lottery. So, he rode the hell out of it. I guess they say he maintained it well. And, yeah, he just... Our father-in-law doesn't want it anymore. Grandfather doesn't want it anymore. And, the kid is actually... He doesn't feel comfortable riding it. Or he's too small, I'm not really sure. But I guess the dad forwarded the kid some pictures I took on this bike from the Illinois photo shoot, and the kid really wants it. So here I am texting the kid, and he's like, yeah, you know, it has no problems, it runs and rides, and I really like this Harley. And I'm telling him the few things I did to it, and I sent him a little GoPro video, and he wants this thing. So, my way to meet him up locally and give this VMAX a ride. And I think what I'll do is make 2 videos, one of this, and then a part 2 of how the VMAX went. But, yeah, what are my thoughts? Well, I was planning on flipping this bike anyway for $3,000. I'd probably list it at $3,500 and then see where it goes. But there's a whole lot of riders out today. I love it. But I have to just ask myself: is this really an even trade, right? So I want, you know, $3,000 minimum. Is $1,500 plus this is this VMAX worth $1,500? And I'm not sure it is. So what I did was a VMAX Facebook group, and I was asking around, and they were pretty helpful guys. And one of them's like, I'm actually selling an 03 VMAX, or 02, the one I'm looking at today is a 2000. So this guy's like, I have a 2002 VMAX with 49,000 miles that I'm selling for $1,600. So if you just do proportions, you know, probably guesstimate his bike's maybe worth $1,000, maybe a touch more than $1,000. If my plan is, I'm going to go to this thing, I'm going to test ride that VMAX. I'm going to let the kid ride my Sportster. I'm going to give that VMAX a good ride. Never ridden something like that before. I'm going to give the VMAX a good ride, make sure it's riding. Think about all the problems I'll have to take on, and if the guy can give me $2,000 and the VMAX, I'll take it. Because that seems like a good deal to me. So yeah, that's kind of the game plan. I'll just tell them, look, you know, $1,500, it's a decent deal. Here's everything I've done to it. It's ready to go. It's a great bike. I mean, here, let's do a little. Oh yeah, it's great. I mean, the bike's tuned. It's wonderful. The bike's perfect. Not perfect, but pretty dang good. But anyway. Yeah, $2,000 cash trade may send me home with a VMAX today. If not, then I'll probably just live this place. So yeah, that's my situation today. Hopefully I didn't talk too much on my first MotoVlog here, but yeah. The Jeep in front of me is Rachel. She told me, oh my god, you're motovlogging? I don't want to be in it. It's a little camera shy. She's bringing all the extra parts. Because like I said, I'm running just a single seat. It's much more comfortable than the stock seat in my opinion, with a little luggage rack on the back fender of this bike. But I have the stock seat. I have those drag pipes that used to be on this. They have an S&S carburetor on this, but the original stuff's in that milk crate. bunch of extra chrome bits. So, yeah, I mean, given all that, I think this bike's probably worth $3,000. We'll see where we go. Especially now that I have all the blinkers working. Which is really the bare minimum, but yeah. Oh, just listen to that idle too. It's beautiful. We're good. Buy a Harley again. Yeah, someday. They're comfortable. One good thing about this bike is I rode it to Illinois for that photo shoot, formal. It was a great time, but I rode it like 2.5 hours from Purdue to Illinois or Champaign, and it only took 2 hours because one of our members is on like a little 300 and he didn't feel comfortable on the highways, so we just took cornfield roads the whole time. Anyway, yeah, I rode it 2 hours there, and I'm telling you, it's comfortable. Front pegs, cushy seat. These bars, I actually was a hater. I was like, these bars are stupid, I'm getting rid of them. But then when I rode with them, I was like, man, these are comfortable. Because I'm pretty much just sitting upright. So my back doesn't hurt, my butt doesn't hurt. Pretty nice. Ah, sounds good. This thing. But the biggest thing is I'm not emotionally attached to it, like my Kawasaki, my Kawasaki or my Honda. Just an asset, I guess, an investment, maybe something to keep me busy. I don't even know, but it's going to a good home. That's why I'm really hoping everything works out. This is gonna be this kid's first bike, you know, and like I got it right for him. So it makes me feel pretty good that I took a bike that was just sitting outside in a trailer park, rotting away with a plethora of problems, and fix it up, make a little bit of profit myself, but you know, it's repurposed. It's be ridden in a good family, so it's definitely better than a Facebook Marketplace option, where the guy's gonna nitpick everything, like your bars have surface rust. Oh yeah. It's just not worth it for me to rip these off and steel wool it, because I'm not keeping it. So I'll give a little look around when I get there, just for memory's sake. Out on a ride with Tyler yesterday. Good time. This poor Yamaha, pretty messed up. I want to run. It runs on one cylinder, so I let him ride my Honda. I would have made that a MotoVlog, but his Cardo doesn't let me record him. He has the Spirit, and it only records the dynamic mesh. I think you have to have a Neo or a Pack-Talk Edge like me to allow me to record dual conversation. Here, we're gonna check it. Ah, green light already. I have my turn signal on. I wonder how long that's been on. That's embarrassing. If I did keep this bike, one of the things I'd do is I'd probably get another column dash light set up to truthfully, I can't see it because I'm riding into the sun, and there's a lot of traffic on this highway, so you know I'm not looking down at my lights. But if they were probably brighter LEDs, like with Tim has a newer, I think it's like a 2017 Sportster with the gauge down here. I don't know, I just noticed it more so than mine here. What a beautiful day. I gotta pee. Probably should have went before I left. Okay, we're good. Another great thing about this bike is it's so well balanced. Like I can let go of the handlebars and it'll just keep going straight. Really nice. With all this traffic though. Now I'll throw a link, I'll throw a video in right here. See, I told you I could do it. Shout out Timber, by the way, for selling me his GoPro. It's a Hero 10 Black, and I think I got it for less than I could find it on eBay. So, thank you, Timber. I left my signal on again. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, you should have seen me yesterday when I was riding with Tyler. He just was like, oh, and your signal's on. Oh, and you left your signal on. Yeah. I don't know. Man, that sounds good. Oh. That's something I'll miss. It's a roar of a Evo 1200. I hope this kid likes his bike. A few hours, I polished the paint, or I waxed the paint, and I polished all the chrome, and I have this Turtle Wax chrome polish, so I use that. And then for the wheels and engine, I have the Mother's Mag and aluminum polish. Actually does wonders, especially for a bike that's been sitting out unloved for as long as this. I couldn't get the wheels exactly where I wanted them. I think if I was keeping it for myself, I would have popped the wheel off, then gotten some like Dremel polishing wheels, and just spent a day polishing both rims. But I'm putting in effort, but that'd be a little bit much for my plans, you know. So I think we're just about at the destination. He said he's bringing this bike on a trailer. I think that might be him. That's the closed trailer. I bet you that's it. Looks to be here. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, he's smiling. That's awesome. Hey!
Hi, Owen.
Yeah.